Hey guys, Misty here. Who loves planks? I don't think anybody answers yes to that question. And as a matter of fact, I used to hate planks myself until I learned how to do them properly, until I got stronger. And I learned that all of the different elements that go into doing a plank. A plank should actually be really challenging. And if it's not challenging, then you should be doing some type of progression to make it more challenging for yourself, as with any other exercise. So one thing I want to point out before I start today, what I want to do is go through some plank variations. But before I start, if you can hold a plank for more than a minute, then that plank is too easy for you, and then you need to be doing something to make it more challenging for you. Otherwise, you're not growing. If you're not challenging yourself, your muscles are just kind of stagnant. They're just not going to grow. You're not going to get any real gains in your fitness if you're not challenging yourself. And that goes for every different type of exercise, not just the plank. So I've chosen the plank today because it's become one of my favorites, because I can feel how much stronger my body has become since I've learned how to do a plank and do it properly. And it's not just my core, which the plank is a core exercise. It works your core, it works your back, it works your glutes, it stretches parts of your legs and parts of your body while you are engaging other parts of your body. It also works your upper body. That's how I've gotten a really strong upper body, is by doing multiple variations of plank. So without further ado, I'm going to start today, and when I'm going to do progressions of, 8 different types of plank progressions. So we're going to start with the very, very easiest, which is up against the wall, and then we're going to go up to how you can challenge yourself if you've been doing planks for a while and you want to up your game, you want to level up a little bit. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and start over here on the wall. So first I'm going to be starting off with the easiest form of a plank, and that is simply to hold yourself in push-up position up against the wall. So you can see that my arms are straight, directly underneath my shoulders. I'm engaging my core. I can still feel my core even though this is an easy form of the plank. And I'm squeezing my glutes. Same here. We're going to go into a counter. This is a countertop table, so or counter height table. So I'm going to press into the table, squeeze my glutes, engage my abs, and retract my shoulder blades. And that is how to do a plank. You're going to come up on the balls of your feet with your heels up, and you're going to hold and try to hold that contraction. Moving into a little bit more challenging pose, which is going to be the bench height, or this is about a chair height. Again, I'm engaging my abdominals. My back is not arched. I'm in a neutral spine. My hips are symmetrical. They're facing the floor. And I am engaging my scapula, which are my shoulder blades. Now we're going to move over to the floor. Got to do a quick check here to see what's the next plank variation. And that is actually going to be in holding the push-up position but down on the knees. And guys, this is just as challenging if you're doing it properly. If you want to engage your abs, squeeze your butt, engage your scapula, which is again your shoulder blades. So press your shoulder blades together in the back and really hold that contraction all the way through. The next variation is going to be coming up into holding an actual push-up position plank, a straight arms just underneath my shoulder blades. I'm not rounding my back. I'm not flexing or extending my spine. My spine is in neutral. I'm squeezing my butt. And this is the next variation, the progression upward. So you would want to lift one leg, and you can also alternate, lift the other leg to even it out. But again, I'm still squeezing my glutes. I'm engaging my abdominal muscles and my lower back. I'm pressing my shoulder blades together. This is what would be considered this is elbow flexion plank, but you're coming down on your knees. So again, my shoulders are right above my elbows. I'm engaging my abdominal muscles. I'm pulling them up and in. I'm pulling my belly button towards my spine. This is the next one. This is the plank that most of you know how to do. This is a very challenging pose. You're squeezing your glutes, I am engaging my abdominal muscles and I'm retracting my shoulder blades. Lifting one leg here, this is a very, very challenging pose to hold because you're having to put more of your weight onto the other leg, and you don't get to use, you're not as balanced. And again, this is the 8th progression where you're going to use a unilateral opposite arm, opposite leg, and you're going to hold that for as long as you can. And guys, I'm definitely out of breath here.
All right, guys, there you go. That was, I believe, 8 different variations of planks for you to try. Take your time. Definitely focus in, hone in on each one, and try and hold it for at least 30 seconds to a minute before you progress and you move up to the next level. And be kind to yourself. You don't have to go through all of the variations right away. Just know that those are there for you to advance yourself and something to work up to. So I hope this has been helpful for all of you. If you have any questions, please feel free, out of breath, please feel free to contact me by sending me a message or commenting on the video. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.